Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I'm going to entitle this video Life's Stages. And I look at life stages as in three. The first one when you're a little baby. The second when you become an adult, from teenager to an adult. The third one when you're getting older and at some point in time, God is going to call you home. And I always knew in my second stage, actually almost in my first stage, that I was going to have a difficult time at this stage in my life for this simple fact. All the people that you love and care about are leaving, and they're leaving at an alarming rate. Within 12 months, I've lost both my bass players. I've lost Just Dave. I've lost my brother. I've lost my niece. I've lost several other people. And it's like this to me. How can I put this? It's just this stage of your life you kind of have to deal with that because I got a friend who's a comedian, and sometimes we sit down and we write together because I admire the comedian. Because you think being a musician is tough, going on stage and playing. Go out there by yourself with just a mic and ain't nobody to back you up. And if you stink, the people out in the audience will let you know that. So I got a lot of respect for comedians. And I've always been told I got a pretty good sense of humor and I can write humorous stuff. But I was like, I considered trying to do a comedy stance once, maybe 10 years ago, and I just chickened out. I couldn't do it. So I started to interact with other comedians. I said, hey, what do you think of this bit? He said, man, it's funny. Can I use it? I'm like, absolutely. And what happens is this to me is in this stage of your life, you go to more funerals than weddings. And that's not a good thing because I remember when I was in the 80s, I was going to almost a wedding every other week. You know, it was just a summer of love, and the young folks was getting together and matrimony, and trying to do it. And now I found myself going to less weddings and more funerals, but that's just the natural, normal cycle of life, whether you like it or not. And nobody likes it, but we can't do nothing about it. But what you try to do is, I guess, just try to treat people like you are. Not like you love them, but treat people and let them know how much you care about them because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. You can say, I'm going to do this tomorrow, and you could have done it today, and then you can't do it tomorrow because something has happened to not allow you to do it. So, it's important to say, hey, I look at life as one day at a time. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, so let me do what I feel I want to do or need to do right now because anything can happen tomorrow. I can walk out here tomorrow and get hit by a truck. That's the end of my life and the end of what I was trying to do. So it's really important that we think and feel that way because there are a lot of people that left here that you didn't tell them really how you felt. And there's some people say, I really regret that day because I didn't tell that person how much I cared about them and I was angry at them, and the next day they left here. And they left here with the last thoughts of me not caring for them or not being the person that I needed to be to treat them in the manner they need to be treated. So I'm just going to end this one because it was just something I just felt I needed to speak on as far as the third stage of life, but it varies. There's some people that's having the time of their life in the last stage because things didn't line up in their first or second stage. But for most of us, the third stage is kind of the most difficult because you got to say goodbye to so many people. And you miss those people. My life has not been the same since 2005 when my mother passed away. That was the marking of a different chapter in my life. Because up until that point, I could always rely on just having mom around. And if I could just go drive by there and hug her and tell her I love her, just and see her and talk to her. But that was taken away from me in 2005. I'm never able to do that again. So that was the turning point in my life. It's like, wow, one of the most important people, if not the most important person in my life. Well, one of them, my daughter and my wife, but she was the original. It's like when that one goes, it's like, wow, it's just, you feel different. It's just a different feel in life now because it's like, I don't have mama to go to call just to talk to her to say, hey, I need some advice. I love you. I just want to come by and just spend time with you and talk to you. That goes away eventually, but that's just life because with life is death also. So till next time, take care and thanks for watching.